Did you know that this scientist, in a speech that he made 50 years ago, showed the entire world the miraculousness of the Quran? Many don't really know the fascinating story of this scientist. So listen very, very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Keith Moore, who you might have heard of, was once invited to the country of Saudi Arabia. He was called on over there to give some lectures as he was an expert in the studies of anatomy and human embryology. Throughout this tour of the university, he was approached by the embryology committee and was asked to look and examine at a couple verses in the Holy Quran. Verses that specifically detail the stages of human development inside a mother's womb. Though these verses give us an extremely detailed understanding of the human embryo even before the human being is born. Now, as soon as Dr. Keith viewed the Quran, he was absolutely astonished. Not only that the microscope has been invented centuries after the Quran has revealed, but also that these verses give us an explanation of the human embryo unlike any other. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do is to take a listen to what Dr. Keith Moore had to say about these verses.
Descriptions of the human embryo in the Quran cannot be based on scientific knowledge in the 7th century. The only reasonable conclusion is that these descriptions were revealed to Muhammad from God.
The question is, shall it take a man in a white vest to tell us that the Quran is not the work of a human being? As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in the Quran, لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ, only if they knew. Speak truth. Assalamu alaikum.